All right, guys. So one of the things that I'm going to be doing today, which is another day, this is probably like day 4 or 5 or something like that. A lot of the stuff that I was supposed to get in did come in. My tire letters are in, so that's dope. So I can now, you guys saw me when I was scraping off and buffing off and sanding off the old tire letters that was on there. So that's done. So this will probably get done sometime this weekend because that's like damn near, that's a day's worth. It feels like it'll be a few hours of just, prepping the tire, sanding it some more, prepping it down some more, getting the acetone, rubbing the acetone on the actual tire. It's a process. Just know it's a process. So I'm gonna save this for like its own, probably like the last thing that I do. This will probably be sometime around the Friday before the event because I don't want to put these on and then they get dirty again and I don't have to deal with that. So this will probably be 2 days before the event. I'm gonna pop these on so they can look really, really fresh. But today I'm gonna be, because I bought some more paint, which paint now with this inflation thing, paint $17, bruh. Like $15. I was lucky enough, this is the cheapest one they had. This was $12 just for one can. $12, one can, that's crazy. Today though, I'm actually gonna be going in and painting the Giala grill back to that gloss, black that it's supposed to be. Also, I received yesterday some nice little seat covers, which I'm gonna open up to show you guys which ones these are. And my steering, until I get like a new actual steering wheel, like an actual fit, like aftermarket steering wheel, because I know I'm gonna get one. I'm just hoping that maybe D&D could bless your boy with a sponsorship. That'll be dope. Hint, hint, D&D, if you watch my videos, I wouldn't mind a nice little steering wheel for the G. But until that happens, I need to kind of cover up some of that nastiness. The wheel is pretty nasty looking, and if I'm gonna have my windows down and so people can see like the inside of the interior and all of that, I gotta kind of cover up some of the rattiness that the steering wheel is having. So I'm popping this carbon fiber type steering wheel cover thing on, and crazy. Let me open up the seat cover so you guys can see it. All right, so kind of opening the seat cover. You can see I'm going real crazy with the interior, like carbon fiber feel and all this other stuff. So I'm actually loving it. It's really, really, like, it looks dope. It feels nice. I think it'll be dope. So we're gonna get that on today. We're gonna do this today, and if time permits, I'm going to see about wrapping the trunk. At the very, very least, the trunk today with the black wrap that I have over here. So yeah, got my nice little black gloss wrap from Vivid. I'm gonna pop that right here. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get to that at the last part of this day on the trunk. The spoiler I'm gonna hold off on because I want to do the carbon fiber on this as well, but I don't know how cheesy it's gonna look. I don't know if it's gonna look like weird. At the very least, if I'll try it out and see, and if it looks kind of funky to me, then I'm gonna just wrap this in black too. You know what I mean? But I have a lot of the carbon fiber wrap came in, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Use that first to see how it's gonna come out and look. All right, so as you can see, guys, it's pretty. The steering wheel is pretty ratty looking, and just from being used and everything like that. I mean, I love the feel of this steering wheel. I love, the depth. So if whenever I do get a steering wheel, like an actual aftermarket steering wheel, I need it to be this same depth. Like, I don't want no extended thing to where I'm out here with the steering wheel. I want it to be, this is perfect arm's length for me. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I say, for right now, we're gonna pop this bad boy on. It's gonna be something like that. So I think it'll look cool. So let's go ahead and put it on. All right, so that's looking pretty good, y'all. It's gonna match with the whole aesthetic here for the carbon fiber pieces that are here and everything right here. So it's looking pretty good. So it's a little thicker than the steering wheel that I have, you know, the stock steering wheel, but that's it. All right, guys, so what I'm doing here right now, because I just kind of I actually didn't come up with it just now. I came up with the idea maybe a couple days ago or so. I've been telling y'all I want to do something that kind of brings the eye to the front of the car. Like, I don't have a splitter yet, and I only have like one, maybe two pieces. This stuff here, that box that's flapped over, is my ABS plastic that I use to make the louvers, right? So I have a negative that I made, you know, from back when I made the louvers, you know, of the side of the window. This was like a negative. This was one of the cutouts from that, right? And when I put it together, you know, I still have a bunch of ABS plastic. Now, I went to the front of the car and I was like, you know what? Because I need, for this show, I need to like have some new shit on the car. Like, I really need to pop out, I think, all the stops on the G. So what I'm doing, I took a scrap piece of cardboard from, you know, my BC Racing coilover box that's right there that has nothing in it. Just, it's full of like stuff I got to throw away. And I kind of created like a little bit of a design. Hopefully you guys can see that because it's too bright outside. So I created kind of like a little design. I'm actually sanding it with my hand sander down right now. I just finished hand sanding the part that's gonna go on the side. Now, I'm not gonna have an actual splitter in the front, but I will have on the side, like on the actual front side, this like piece in front, like this, like on the where the tire well is, basically almost in front of where the tire is. And then this piece, as you guys can see here, is gonna be kind of like off to this like side right here. Once I know it's rough because I have to shave this part down. I already started shaving this down to kind of, you know, make all the corners smooth. But just imagine, so that's there. The tire is back in this area, and this kind of like canard splitter kind of thing is going to be under the actual lip. So it's just going to have these two pieces on the left, on the driver's side, and on the passenger side. There will be no front splitter that's in the front of the car. So I found my bag of LED lights so you guys can see. And honestly, guys, I can't wait till I finish off this car and get it into the car show, because the week of the car show, after it's done, I am cleaning up this whole entire garage. It's been kind of difficult, like finding certain shit, and I need to like organize this stuff a little better. But yeah, I got my little LED light set right here. So I'm gonna follow the same aesthetic. And I told you guys I wanted to kind of really get, like, everything is all lit up. You know, the side of the car, the winglet, the front winglet, the rear, it's lit up. There's no lights in the front, right? There's nothing really. And what I want to do is at some point put lights inside the vents of the hood, you know, the carbon fiber hood. I want to put some lights inside there too. I don't want to go too crazy with lights, but I do want to give the car a presence, like a, you know what I mean, a real mean presence. Not saying that lights would just, oh my God, it's gonna make it so much more better, but like, I really want it to stand out at night. It's a black car, it needs to stand out. Now this event it's in the daytime, it's from 12 to 5 anyway, and roll-in is around 9:30 to 11, so for people that are registered. So, I mean, you won't see it until nighttime anyway, and they don't turn nighttime until 8 o'clock. So it's just really for me, right? But I will be wrapping this in the same carbon fiber material. I was thinking about wrapping it in that gold material, but I don't know. It's just too much black and silver on that car to really make that black and gold pop. It's just too much black and silver. So I got to kind of go with the way the car is. So I will be wrapping this, and I have some new carbon fiber wrap right here, some 7D carbon fiber wrap, like it's some Vivid Plus material, whatever it is. But yeah, so let's go ahead, guys, with this. I'm gonna sand this and we go from there. All right, guys, so I finally was able to cut up the pieces that I needed, smooth them out. I kind of want to give y'all like the idea for the whole thing. This is the left, no, the right. So it'll probably go something like this. So this will be like this. I'm trying to hold them up with one hand, and like it'll be something like that, and something like it'll come off the little corner right here. There will be no front splitter, but you kind of got the idea. Like I say, when this goes out, you'll see all the little pieces and stuff that I did. And I was even thinking about all the stuff that I'm doing, because the video might be just ridiculously long. With the wrapping of the trunk and the spoiler and all that, I might just break up all these videos. It'll be more content on the channel for you guys, and you don't have to like scrub through, 25 minutes of video to see the stuff that I'm doing to the car. So I'm probably gonna end up doing that for you guys, just to break it down. But yeah, it's really simple, guys. If you have some ABS plastic and you got an idea, sketch something up. It doesn't have to be the craziest idea. Oh, fuck out of here. Get out of here. Damn. Dragonfly just flew right in here. I slapped it with my hand and it flew back out. But yeah, if you have an idea, just sketch it up. These don't cost that much, this ABS plastic. Now, the price goes up when you start talking bigger sizes. Like when you get to like, big panel, the size of this wall, that's when you looking like, $80, $70 just for a big panel. And that's what people usually spend if they want to do like a physical front splitter. It's a lot cheaper than buying a, $150, $200 front splitter. When you can just kind of spend, 70 to 80 bucks on the ABS plastic and design your own. I went to Lowe's and had to pick up some L brackets, some metal L brackets. And this is what I'm going to be using for my little front canard thing that I was able to put together. They're already wrapped. I told you guys I was going to wrap them in carbon fiber. This is the top, design part. And then this is the, the plate that would go on the side of the car. And then these would be like that in front of the car. I know it's weird. I know, usually when people have something like this, they have a whole big, splitter attached to it. My thing is, one, it's different. And two, I think it'll work. I think it'll actually be something pretty cool to kind of like put just on the side of the car. It'll be a really small thing to add, but like really, it'll really enhance the effect, especially in the front. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, as you can see, I got everything all buttoned up, tight on there. A real simple design, nothing crazy. I wanted to have it go with the aesthetic. All my pieces have a bit of a, as you can see right there, a bit of like a vent feel. So I wanted to kind of give that, that look to this as well. But yeah, it's all buttoned up real nice and tight, ain't going nowhere. A couple last minute things I gotta kind of like do to make sure the wrap stays together. I gotta add some more heat, but nothing light. It's real light. But I'm not gonna put this on today. I'm gonna probably, the next thing, I had an idea that I'm gonna work on right now, but I'm gonna work on that separately. The next thing I'm doing is probably gonna go ahead and start wrapping as you can see, I wrapped the trunk in black. You can tell. Let me kind of get up so I can show you guys properly. I wrapped the trunk. It's all nice and black, and you know what I mean? If you saw how this looked before, it was terrible. I buffed it, sanded. Next thing I'm doing, I was gonna wrap the actual spoiler in black, but I told you guys I was gonna be doing something with it a little differently. I'm hoping it's not too corny or you know what I mean? I'm hoping it looks like something that'll be kind of dope. I'm not mad because if it doesn't come out cool, I still have enough black wrap right there, gloss black wrap to make it work. But yeah, I'm gonna put on some of this nice carbon fiber right across here. All right, guys, so I've already started the process of laying out the carbon fiber wrap, which is crazy because that carbon fiber wrap was almost the exact size to do just this spoiler. And I told you guys in the last clips that I was gonna try it out and see how it looks, maybe just to see if it's hopefully not too much crazy carbon I'm adding to this car. But I ain't gonna lie, I think this is gonna work, man. I think this is really, really, really gonna look dope. The way I'm, putting it down, and it's perfect. Like, it's really, really looking really nice. And I think this will be the final puzzle to the piece when it comes to, the carbon black white feel that I'm giving it. As you guys can see, I also wrap these in carbon as well. Hopefully it's translated in the video. But yeah, those winglets are carbon fiber now. They were black before, but now they're carbon fiber. I'm pretty sure, like I said, it's gonna be an outside event, so the light is gonna hit these something crazy and it's gonna really pop. I really, really feel it's gonna pop at this event. But yeah, I think this is it. This is definitely gonna add to the look and the feel of the car. Once I finish this little spoiler back piece, it's gonna be nice. I think it's gonna be nice. Definitely. So far so good, y'all. Let's go. All right, guys, so the G is finally put together. I've done pretty much everything that I can possibly do to kind of fix certain small little issues, and I got the tire letters on. I just finished putting them on. As you can see, I got dry glue on my hands, and I hate doing these tire letters because it's almost inevitable you're gonna get some kind of glue on your hands. But the car is looking extremely shiny. I got this new little shining solution. I mean, it's probably the best it's ever looked. I'm not even kidding you. It's probably the best it's absolutely ever looked. It's just amazing. Another thing I want to show you guys, which I didn't really make a video on, I think, because I've been I've been doing so many multiple different clips, is I wrapped the stock spoiler in carbon fiber wrap. And as you can see, that back trunk looks like an actual trunk now and not some sun-ridden, beat-on trunk. Let me see if I can get this in the light. I gotta come this way so the glare from the outside don't get it. What is this right here? Oh, that's glare. Oh, that's from this. I'm like, what the hell is this? I thought it was like a bubble or something, but it's the damn lever to the damn garage. But yeah, it came out really, really well. This is like my first time doing something of this curvature, aside from doing the louvers. I also redid some of the louvers on each side just to kind of spruce it up and give it a little more of a better look. But everything is looking great, y'all. Everything is looking dope. I'm loving it. The car is looking extremely shiny. It's looking better than it's ever looked in a long, long, long time. So fresh tire letters are on all around. Oh, and I put that on. I made a whole little front canard piece out of, like I told you guys, some of the ABS plastic that I had, just to kind of give something to the front. I don't have a front splitter yet because I still have to order a big ass piece of ABS plastic. But for right now, I think that's looking pretty dope for what it is, with the little canard opening piece that I have there, which again, like I say, kind of goes in line with, the rest of everything else. So it kind of gives the car a more planted, you know, cohesive feel. That being said, yeah, that's it. This is the full final form of version 1, I think, of tjhunt, right? The full end all, you know, until I start getting into version 2, which that's gonna be a whole nother, it's gonna like jump from damn to what the hell this guy's doing, like. So that's what I'm working on, y'all. But yeah, guys, I want to thank you guys for sticking through with me with these videos and watching my content. Maybe one day YouTube will get cool with me again and start distributing a lot of my cooler videos and my real dope videos that kind of showcase more of my car than a lot of this controversial bullshit videos that go viral for no apparent reason. So I'm hoping that videos like this and the videos that I'm teaching you guys how to do certain things actually get promoted more from YouTube. And that'll also help with you guys sharing my content, sharing my videos, giving it word of mouth is probably the best type of marketing you can ever do. A friend of a friend who may not even have a G35, just maybe like, hey, look what this guy did to his car. Maybe you could do it to yours, kind of thing. So that's all I'm saying, guys, is, you know, share my content. And the best thing you can possibly do for me is subscribe and hit that bell notification down there in the bottom. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the content. I hope you saw what I'm doing to the car. Stay tuned, because the next video will be of me doing the whole, you know, presenting the car, coming out of the garage, and it'll probably be coupled in with the event, the actual event. So stay tuned for that. All right. With that being said, guys, stay humble, stay grateful. Most important thing you can do is stay driven. 1.